The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome inside Fred Rust Arena, announced earlier today as the newest NCAA hockey arena, and that will start in 2025 as the University of Delaware will ice an NCAA D1 women's program starting a year and a half from now. But right now, the attention is on the Delaware Men's Division II Blue Hens as they host the Millersville Marauders, the friendly confines of Fred Rust Arena just off I-95. Hi, everybody. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box at the top of the stands here at Fred Rust Arena. Great to have you all with us on this Friday evening as we kick off the December portion of the Blue Hens schedule. 3-game weekend for Delaware, facing off against Millersville today, St. Joe's tomorrow. We'll have that game on the DHN for you as well. And then on the road to take on Stevenson on Sunday, just north of Baltimore. Daniel working hard behind the scenes, as he does. Always a pleasure coming to work at Fred Rust Arena with Daniel and the entire crew, keeping things in tip-top shape. And without further ado, we're going to head to the Limestone Pension Associates line charts. Starting on the Delaware side, they split against Ryder. Tough customers in the Bronx prior to the Thanksgiving break. They look to keep it going here after also splitting against Cincy. Hens 8-10-1, finding their best stride a lot sooner than was the case last season. Austin Vecchio, since getting back in the lineup, contributing in a big way. He's encroaching on point-a-game territory. 9 goals, 6 assists on the season. He, Brendan Stam, and Joey Wogish will handle starting attacking duties. Matt Crane, solid two-way defender. 3 goals, 5 assists. He and Aiden Getz get the early call, and it will be Joey Hooper between the pipes. And the 1-1A goaltending tandem for Delaware. Joey 4-5-1 with a .336 goals against average and a save percentage of .907. He'll be backed up tonight by Keith McGregor, who's 3-4-0 on the year with a .323 goals against average and a save percentage of .911. Millersville, on the other hand, they've had one heck of a year so far. They are 13-1 to this point. Their only loss came to UNC Wilmington in the season's opening weekend. Cole McCulley, wow, 13 goals, 14 assists. He leads the Marauders with 27 points. He, Jacob Burke, and Johnny Morgan, the top trio. Burke also in point-a-game territory. Morgan almost there with 6 goals and 7 helpers so far in the year. Kai Dunnigan, Ben Bell will start on defense, and it will be Jackson Bell between the pipes, making just his 4th appearance for the Marauders, but he's 3-0-0 on the year with a goals against average of .331 and a save percentage of .920. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. And the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you all season long by the Law Office of Long & Greenberg, with a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you. The expert team at the Law Office of Long & Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long & Greenberg at 302-466-LONG or visit injuryde.com. When we come back, we'll head inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. This is the Delaware Hockey Network. Marauders and Blue Hens up next. You're tuned into the DHN on the 412, and it's all brought to you by Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long & Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Lights down at Fred Rust Arena as pregame introductions are just moments away. Delaware and Millersville meeting for the first time this season. And let's head inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, good evening, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. This evening, the American Collegiate Hockey Association presents a men's Division II matchup between the visiting Millersville University Marauders and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting Millersville Marauders, coached by Nick Capasso. Starting in goal, from Palmyra, Pennsylvania, number 1, Jackson Bell. On defense, from Manheim, Pennsylvania, number 21, Kai Dunnigan. And from Palmyra, Pennsylvania, number 55, Ben Bell. At forward, from Millersville, Pennsylvania, number 11, Cole McCulley. From Denver, Pennsylvania, number 14, Jacob Burke. And from Endwell, New York, number 19, Johnny Morgan. It's that time, Blue Hen Nation. Let's meet the starting 6 for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, a junior from Long Beach Township, New Jersey, number 33, Joey Hooper. At left wing, a freshman from Dedham, Massachusetts, number 11, Brendan Stamm. At center, a sophomore from Livingston, New Jersey, number 10, Austin Vecchio. At right wing, a junior from Ringwood, New Jersey, number 24, Joey Wogish. Starting on defense, a freshman from Monroe Township, New Jersey, number 30, Aiden Getz. And a senior from Chadsford, Pennsylvania, your captain, number 7, Matt Crane. Your Blue Hens are coached by Vince Falkowski and Bob Stroik, assisted by graduate assistant Dylan Green. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Rob Savastano and Brian Valentine, and linesmen Patrick Schubert and Sean Massey. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, And with no further ado, friends, it's time to play the game. Delaware in their home whites. Moving right to left. From the vantage point of the bench, left to right from our perspective here in the press box. Backstop by Joey Hooper. 4-5-1 on the year. With a .336 goals against average and a .907 save percentage. It is Jackson Bell, clad in Millersville black and gold, handling net-minding duties 178 feet away from Joey Hooper. 3-0-0 with a .331 goals against average and a .920 save percentage. Set to go for the opening faceoff. Austin Vecchio in the circle for Delaware across from Cole McCulley. And the Hens work forward, but the pass from Stam up the left wing boards didn't connect. Here comes Burke, charging into Delaware territory. Stam bodies him off the puck in the near corner. This rolls behind the cage on the stick of Vecchio, but he couldn't clear. Shot from high in the zone, and Kai Dunnigan caught and held by Joey Hooper for a pause in play, just 24 seconds into opening period action. Face off to his left, controlled briefly by McCulley, but the Hens work free. Here's Wogish in a 2-on-2 with Stam. His shot goes high into the back netting, out of play. Hens control the attacking zone draw. Andrew Zerko got stick on puck ahead of Wogish, but Delaware briefly held the zone. It was Vecchio doing so. Vecchio on the back check. Disrupts a chance on the Millersville end, attacking-wise. But the shot from Gavin Clark ends up in the glove of Joey Hooper. Looks like we've got a few seconds of bonus hockey here as our clocks get recalibrated. And the Hens set up shop in the Millersville zone. Graham Klein on the second line with Dimitri Mahalios and Ethan Sharp. Flaherty steps up at the near half wall to protect possession for the Blue Hens. Mahalios working the near corner, hassled now by Rysak. Leaves the puck below the goal. Flaherty unable to do anything with it. Corelli offering resistance to him, and Connor Rysak works up the left wing boards. Long shot into the Hooper glove with 18:42 to go, and a stop and go herky-jerky first period so far. As mentioned, Millersville coming into this game 13-1-0 on the year. Have not lost a hockey game since mid-September, when they split a weekend series with the Seahawks of UNC Wilmington. Here another shot. This comes from Luncy. Stopped by Hooper for save number 4 on shot number 4. Quinn in across from Luncy for the near circle draw, and Saunders Penn works up the left wing boards after the puck Karam's far side. He gained red. Dump and chase goes Delaware's way. Penn won the race to the puck. To Midas, puts one in the slot. Reaching for the loose puck was Saunders Penn, but he couldn't get there. Flom holds the zone. He launches one in from distance. This ends up on the stick of John Waters and cleared. Icing waved off. And the Hens' Jake Quinn is tied up at the Millersville blue line by the back-checking Rysak. This will come back an icing with 17:43 to go in opening period play. And the face-off coming to the right of Joey Hooper, who stopped all 4 shots he's faced to this point in the first period, controlled largely by Millersville. Aiden Carey played for the Philadelphia Hockey Club of the Eastern Hockey League. Before that, the Valley Forge Minutemen won the face-off, leading to a Kai Dunnigan shot. Hooper with the stop. Face-off comes to Hooper's right once again. Kramer into face-off against Carey, who again wins the draw, leaving the puck to point man Dunnigan, who plays it behind the net. This was deflected into the bench area of the Blue Hens, giving us a pause. At the 2.5-minute mark of the first period, there has been absolutely no flow to this game so far. It's largely been in the Delaware end, too. Neutral zone faceoff goes Delaware's way, but the diagonal advancing pass from Flom did not connect with Kramer across the neutral zone. The Marauders living up to their name early on. Rysak caroms the puck below the cage. He tried to set one up for Aiden Carey to no avail. He's stripped of the puck. Aiden gets. Tries to muscle it out the other direction. It's shoveled forward by Olensky into neutral territory. Beyond the line, recovered by Dunnigan deep in Millersville territory. He stretches it up the middle to Ryder, who was caught in a 1-on-2 just inside the Delaware blue line. Crane recovers for the Hens. He volleys the puck across ice. It's sent back the other way by Dunnigan. Stretch pass didn't connect. Crane across near side to Stam, who enters up the right wing boards. Stam tries to line up a shot in the slot. He was wide from 30 feet. It ricocheted off the back dashers. Jacob Burke on the top line with McCully and Morgan, and they've been potent this year, combining for, 34 goals. Gets play going from right to left again, but the breakout pass overshot Burke ultimately, and was played by Crane against the wall, and from there deflected by a Millersville player into the Delaware bench. Face-off comes right in front of the Blue Hens bench area, and the Hens come crashing in up the left wing boards. It is Austin Vecchio, who was angled out of position by Clark. Vecchio tried to pave a way to the low slot, couldn't get a shot through. Vecchio again near side, leaves this high to Crane. Crane with a cannon, which ends up in the glove of Jackson Bell, making his first stop of the game at the 4:03 mark of the opening period. Face-off coming to Bell's right. After his first save, Vecchio and Zerko took the draw. Puck well contested off the face-off. Control brought down by Delaware. Matt Crane off the feed from Stam. Couldn't get a shot through from the left point. It was intercepted in a pretty congested slot area. Wogish to Vecchio coming in from the top of the right circle, but he absorbed an open ice check and was ultimately separated from the puck as a result. 2-on-1 for the Hens. Joey Wogish, net front setup, intended for Stam, sailed over the blade of his stick into the far corner, and the Marauders work back clear. Zerko stick handles to get some space just above the blue line. He flipped the puck forward to Joe Petticone, who worked it the rest of the way into the Delaware end, but the dump and chase ultimately goes the way of the back-checking Blue Hens, namely Sean Lipinski, who works the puck around near side to Flaherty. Bodied down Zerko, lost his helmet. And we've got a pause and play at the 4:57 mark of the opening period. Joey Wogish heading off for interference. So first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the game coming up. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. So Wogish off for interference. Opens the door for Millersville to try to generate some A-grade chances. Nearly one there from Burke, but Hooper came up with the save, and we've got another one going. Boarding against Saunders Penn. So 2 penalties in 17 seconds against the Blue Hens. Will give Millersville a 2-man advantage for 103 seconds total. Delaware penalty assessed to number 24, Joey Wogish. Two minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes 57 seconds in the first period. Wogish 2 for interference at 4:57. Delaware penalty assessed to number 23, Saunders Penn. 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes 14 seconds in the first period. Penn 2 for boarding at 5:14. Now just 50 seconds on the 2-man advantage. As you see the penalty clocks protruding from the right of our DHN scorebug. Dot-to-dot pass led to a Burke shot, which was wide of the near post. Dunnigan throws one in from distance. Hooper makes the save. Scramble for the puck in front. Johnny Tomaitis finds it and clears. So we're at the 6.5-minute mark of the first period. Fresh legs on for the Marauders, and working up ice is Kai Dunnigan. He leaves this to Corelli, who's plastered at the blue line. Took out the linesperson as well. 3 seconds before the Wogish penalty expires. We are 5-on-3 for another second, it's worth noting. Face-off's going to be inside the Delaware zone. So 1 second left on the Wogish penalty, 18 left on the Penn penalty. Vecchio in for the draw. We're 5-on-4 as Wogish joins the play directly. Crane and Getz holding down the back end of the remainder of this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Again, schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. That penalty kill is over. Penn heads back to the bench, and the Hens are back to full strength after killing a 5-on-3, which lasted nearly a whole 2 minutes. This goes into the netting and out up the near wall. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long & Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long & Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation, or visit them online at injuryde.com. Coming to the 8-minute juncture of period number 1, this will be called offside against the Marauders. Play resumes just above the Delaware blue line, and the Hens bring down control of the puck. Engelman Angled to the far wall by Ryder in neutral territory, gained red before dumping in off his backhand. Flom plays the body, zone not held by Engelman. Delayed offside signaled by Pat Schubert. The Hennessy shot was wide. Here comes Mahalio storming up the right wing boards, 3-on-2. Penalty signaled against the Marauders. We see the tripping signal from Rob Savastano. And the guilty party is Alan Ryder. So for the first time tonight, the Blue Hens are on the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special this holiday season. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Millersville penalty assessed to number 25, Alan Ryder, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes 37 seconds in the first period. Ryder 2 for tripping at 8:37. Seconds gone on the Ryder penalty. Crane launches one from center point off the pads. Follow-up chance came from Flaherty looming at the right dot. That was deflected up and away by Jackson Bell as well. Flaherty leads the re-entry from just above the blue line. He caroms the puck to the far corner. Sharp couldn't get there in time. Carey slams it off the far boards and clear. Hooper steadies. Crane pulls back behind his own net. 10:15 to go in the opening period from Fred Rust Arena. No score between Delaware and Millersville. 46 seconds to go on this Delaware man advantage. Stam to Vecchio around to Wogish. Shot attempt was stick checked offline to Midas. Works this down low to Quinn. 5 forwards on for the Blue Hens. Trying to get on the board first as we pass the midway point of the opening period. McDevitt clears. Inside the final 20 of this Delaware power play. Austin Vecchio. Headman pass does not connect with Jake Quinn. Reaching for the puck is Rysak deep in his own zone. He clears beyond center. Vecchio waits for Wogish to tag up before re-entering. The shot goes into the glove of Jackson Bell. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Off the draw, shot from Engelman from the point was off its target. Puck rolls to the near corner where it was well contested. Olensky couldn't protect for the Hens. This is lofted up ice, and it will come right back. The result of an icing. Nine and change to go. In the first period, 9:09. The official number is Brian Kramer. Comes in for the faceoff across from Lundsey. Buckman holds the right point after Waters failed to clear. Opposite side, Engelman keeps the zone airtight but turns the puck over to Clark. Clark up the middle, toe drag from Paolini. Preserved the onside entry, counterattack for the Hens. Engelman to Kramer. Here's Polchlepek with a shot. He crashes the net for the rebound. No! Bell save from Jackson Bell. After making the initial stop on Hubert Polchlepek, No, sir. Terrific effort from the netminder there in black and gold to stay with the play, make the initial save, and then react in time to make the second. Zerko slowed up along the near boards right at the Delaware blue line. This is floated back up ice, slammed by Rysak off the near boards to Justin Corelli. 3-on-3 entry again for the Marauders, led by Corelli. Had some help from Petticone. This taken away and cleared. There is no icing with 7:52 to go in the opening period of play. Still no score between Millersville and Delaware in this ACHA Men's Division II matchup. First of 3 games this weekend for the Blue Hens, who will host St. Joseph's tomorrow and then travel to Baltimore to take on Stevenson and hopefully eke out a series split for the season against the Mustangs on Sunday. Tomorrow's game will air on the DHN, Sundays will not. But we'll be all back here next weekend for the 2023 finale. $7:12 to go in first period action. Puck is down to the left of Joey Hooper, thrown in from distance, sticked by Wogish. Out of harm's way. Turns this over, net front set up from Burke for McCulley. Didn't make it through net front traffic. Hens doing a good job clogging the slot there and breaking up what was potentially one of the better Millersville chances so far. 6:50 to go in opening period action. Puck into the back netting, out of play. Gives us a face-off to the right of Jackson Bell, who stopped all 6 shots that he's seen to this point. Joey Hooper on the other side has stopped 8. Quick end-to-end counterattack from the Marauders, followed by a freeze from Hooper. Gives them the attacking zone draw now with 6:40 to go. Correction, 6:28. Long shot from the left point, and Ben Bell into the pads of Hooper. Kick to the near side. Bell again. That shot was wide. It was headed just wide of the near post, so not on goal despite Hooper having to make a play on the puck to turn it behind the cage. Vecchio crashing down the slot, lost control of the puck in close. It comes back to center where Buckman leaves it deeper in Delaware territory to Flom, and up the left side. Play is whistled dead with 5:51 to go in the opening period. And Vecchio and a couple Millersville players exchanging a few cross words on their way to their respective ends. And a slash is ultimately signaled. Against Millersville's Adam Hennessy. So Carl Dubé power play time for the Blue Hens. The turkey was on the table for us all last weekend. Now the turkey's on the table for the Blue Hens as they get their second man advantage of the game. Millersville penalty assessed to number 17, Adam Hennessy. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 8 seconds in the first period. Hennessy 2 for slashing at 14:08. 5.5 to go in opening period play. No score between Millersville and Delaware from Fred Rust Arena. Crane to Flaherty. Entry barely good. Looked like Penn might have jumped the gun ever so slightly, but the Hens ruled onside in their entry. Ultimately, all for naught as Elias Luncy carries the puck up the right wing boards, takes a check mid-zone from Klein in front of the Delaware bench. Now Sharp pitchforks away to try to get the puck free, and he does. Flaherty throws it behind the net, where Crane has time and space to recover. We've entered the final 5 minutes of the opening period. Still no score from Fred Rust Arena. Stam tied up on his way into the Millersville territory, has some support now from Wogish and Tomaitis working high in the zone. Tomaitis lined up a shot from the top of the right circle, but he was denied from 35 feet away by Bell. Again, the Marauders clear. 35 seconds to go on the Hennessy penalty. In comes Vecchio, bothered by Zerko's stick from behind. Vecchio skates the perimeter of the zone. Wogish, Vecchio up high, slap shot blocked by the skate of Zerko. Race for a loose puck, goes back to the Delaware blue line, where Wogish is bothered mightily by Zerko, and now sweeping in, McCulley takes over, circling behind the Delaware goal. He couldn't run the gauntlet cleanly, and Vecchio reemerges. Final 2 seconds of the penalty to Hennessy tick away as the Hens enter the Millersville zone once again, but they were all for naught on their second power play of the evening. 3:40 remaining in the opening period. This shot from Johnny Morgan goes high and wide into the back glass behind Joey Hooper, and Flom controls the rebound after it pinballed off sticks from both sides in the near corner. Quinn into a 2-on-3 together with Tomaitis. Tried to split the wickets from the right dot, but was slowed up by Morgan in the back check and Connor Rysak. Buckman throws the puck in from deeper. It ricochets off the back glass to the left half wall, where Flom turns it behind the cage near side. This is shoveled by Rysak up the near wall, but Buckman held the zone first time round. He was pushed about 15 feet behind the blue line second time, and he'll retrace his steps and reset with 3 minutes to go in opening period play, and a scoreless tie yet unbroken. Hens dump and partially change. Rysak to Burke, but he turned the puck over at center. Kramer turned it back in. Olensky chases it to the far corner. He's got help from Polchlepek. Kramer below the net, 2.5 to go in the opening period of a scoreless hockey game. Checked off the vulcanized rubber. This is launched clear by Rysak. There's no icing here. That looked textbook from up here, but if there was something we missed, certainly could happen. Not sure what it was. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road, Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Also accepting pre-orders for Christmas dinner. Comes highly recommended. Flaherty clears. Flaherty gets the puck back as it's volleyed from end to end. Sharp decline, outnumbered at the Millersville blue line. Ben Bell clears, gets to Mahalios. He tries to work his way in from the right corner, comes back down with the puck as we enter the final 80 seconds of the first period. His backhand from high in the zone ends up on the stick of Getz in the near corner. Klein with it again, surrounded by black sweaters though. Mahalios surveys his options, takes aim from the right point. Shot was blocked on its way in. We've found our way to the final minute of opening period action. Plenty of action, nothing to show for it. Marauders clear. Gets under forechecking heat from Gavin Clark. Struggling to find a way to clear the zone. Puck was taken away by McCully. Now Klein recovers after it was misplayed by Morgan. He wobbles it across the Millersville line. Steadied by Dunnigan. Thrown by Rysak up the near wall to Cole McCully. McCully kept wide, steered behind the cage by Vecchio on the back check. We're down to the final 20 seconds of the opening period. Rysak's shot from 45 was blocked. Marauders lose the zone. This thrown in up the right wing boards by Dunnigan. It rolls to the near corner. McCully met there by Getz. Final 5 ticking away, and the first period has come to its conclusion. The score through 20 minutes. Delaware Blue Hens 0, Millersville Marauders 0. We'll be back after the first intermission on the DHN.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Scoreless through 20 minutes from Fred Rust Arena, and largely due to contested pucks in the low slots and solid goaltending so far from Jackson Bell and Joey Hooper, who have combined for 18 saves. As we look at the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay, here Cole McCulley, leading scorer for the Marauders, wrapping behind the net. Denied by Hooper with some help in front. Jackson Bell stopping Hubert Polchlapek twice late in the first period, keeping this game scoreless on what was, we'd say, the strongest chance for the Blue Hens to this point. But in terms of A-grade scoring opportunities, that's the same as the score, 0-0 through 20 minutes. Shots 10-8 in favor of Millersville. Faceoffs 15-13 in favor of Millersville through the first 20 minutes of play. And we're just about ready to go for second period action from Fred Rust Arena, which was announced not 12 hours ago. Will host NCAA women's hockey starting in 2025. Exciting news, to say the least. Still a lot more questions than answers at this point, but one thing's for certain: the Blue Hens will ice NCAA Division I women's hockey starting in 2025 right here at Fred Rust Arena, and that is an exciting thing no matter how you look at it. James Witherite joining you here on the Delaware Hockey Network. If you're just joining us, Millersville moving left to right in the second period in their away black sweaters. Delaware in their home whites crashing forward. Here's Vecchio trying to snipe one from up close. He tried to pop one into the top corner but got too much under that puck, and it sails near side, where Vecchio's right there to win the battle for the rebound. He leaves this to Crane, shot from the left point, made it through traffic. Jackson Bell with the last word on that exchange. Vecchio again to Stam, didn't get good contact on the puck, and this is frozen under the glove of Jackson Bell with a minute gone in period number 2. Helter-skelter net front activity there as the Hens try to set the tone in the second period and shift the ice in their favor. Klein working the near corner, gives the puck away to Corelli. It's advanced now by Zerko. He, together with Petticone, enter a 2-on-2. Centering pass, sails past Corelli, ends up near side, and play is halted by the whistle of Brian Valentine. With a minute and 21 in the books here in the second. Tripping the call against Klein. So 1:21 into the second period. The Hens are back on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 27, Graham Klein. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 1 minute, 21 seconds in the second period. Klein, 2 for tripping at Working up the middle was McCulley, bodied off the puck. He recovers. The Dunnigan shot was bothered as Saunders' Penn stepped up to engage him. McCulley behind the back to Kai Dunnigan. Shot from 35 wide of the far post, and this ricochets off the corner boards out beyond center, where McCulley recovers. Zerko to Dunnigan. Behind the cage to Burke. Burke pushed to the near corner by Penn. Left the puck to McCulley. The shot in the mid slot from Morgan was saved by Hooper. And Lipinski bodies down Morgan. Behind the play is the Hens clear. 22 seconds to go on the Klein penalty. This is stretched up the near side but beyond the reach of Waters. Lipinski can't carom the puck free. Zerko in front of his own bench. Throws the puck off the backboards. It ricochets to the near half wall where waiting is Corelli. Corelli up high. Final 5 seconds of the power play for Millersville. Gets one through from 40 feet. Hooper with the save, and the Hens are back to full strength. Dot-to-dot pass. Shot from Bell near side was blocked. It was Ben Bell with the shot. But heavy net front traffic in front of Hooper. To the aid ultimately. The Marauders keep pushing on. And the 13th time's a charm as they get on the board. Joe Petticone giving the Marauders a 1-0 lead. Here it comes again. On the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay, Petticone threaded one. Between Hooper and the near post to get his 8th of the season. So the Marauders, after Joey Hooper's heroics, to stop a couple rapid fire chances, keep chipping away, and Joe Petticone with his 8th of the season puts the Marauders on the board first. Millersville goal, his 8th of the season, scored by number 12, Joe Petticone. Assisted by number 15, Justin Corelli. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 35 seconds in the second period. Petticone's 8th from Corelli at 3:35. Faceoff comes to the right of Jackson Bell, who so far is a perfect 10 in the save department. For his Marauders. Kramer intercepts the puck just above his own blue line. In comes Olensky, flipping the puck back to Kramer, accelerating up the right wing board, centering past a Polchlepek. Resulted in no shot. Gets from deeper in the zone, threw one into the pads of Bell from distance. Nobody home for the rebound chance. Centering pass intercepted by Ben Bell. Putting on the brakes was Corelli to ensure Bell's entry would be onside. He put one on a tee for Petticone at the top of the crease, but he collided with Hooper before he could get a clean shot away. Kramer gains control of the rebound. He wrests it free from Corelli's reach, but the Hens are stood up at the Millersville blue line. Here comes McCulley, leading scorer for the Marauders. He threw one in off the pads of Hooper. Its trajectory unabated would have ended up in the far corner, so there's no shot there. And the Marauders, after regrouping in neutral ice, come barreling back into the Delaware zone. McCulley again. Gives this away to Klein. Up the middle to Ethan Sharp. Sharp gains the zone, shot from the right half wall. Was tipped off its line as he was pressured by a pair of Millersville backcheckers. McCulley leads a 3-on-2 the other way. Centering pass and a shot from Rysak into the glove of Hooper. For a pause in the action with just under 6 minutes to go, with just under 6 minutes elapsed in the second period of what stands a 1-0 hockey game. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Aiden Carey across from Klein on the draw. We like Aiden, good kid. Klein centering pass to Mahalios. He shoots from up close. Bell scrambles for the puck. And players from both sides swarm in after the initial save and the freeze. Six minutes, 19 seconds gone in second period play. Millersville, thanks to Joe Petticone, with a 1-0 lead over the Delaware Blue Hens. Lipinski protects the point off the attacking zone draw. Quinn off the Tomitas setup. Got one through, but it was tipped over the crossbar and away by Bell. Here's Lipinski, blocked by Petticone on the Millersville end of the ice. So Joe Petticone putting the puck in for the Marauders and then blocking the Lipinski chance for the equalizer. Lipinski behind his own cage, under 2-ply forechecking pressure, finds Saunders' pen on the breakout pass. Cross-ice feed intended for Quinn was picked clean by McDevitt and walked back into the Delaware zone. Lipinski holding his ground net front, hacked the stick out of John Waters' hands as the centering pass came sailing into the low slot. Quinn 2-on-1, centering feed to Tomitas. Ran out of real estate as he was pushed by Bell toward the line. Here's McDevitt the other way. Long shot batted down by Joey Hooper as we hit 7.5 minutes in the second period. Marauders leading Delaware 1-0 from Fred Rust Arena. No icing here as Tomitas brought the puck down right at the blue line of the Marauders. This is controlled and cleared by McDevitt. Petticone tried to feed the puck further to McCulley, but Vecchio got in his way. Buckman, Stam, Wogish over the line. Wogish and Vecchio together outnumbered in traffic from the tops of the circles. Wogish chasing down the puck in the far corner is bodied off of it by Morgan. Flom holds the zone. Stam, driven high in the zone, flips it low, again to Joey Wogish. Around to Vecchio in the corner. Vecchio stripped of the puck by Ben Bell. Does not cede territory. Flom fans on it off his backhand at the right point, and that opens the door for a 2-on-2 Millersville counterattack. Ultimately, the shot from Morgan was off its target. Vecchio the other way in a foot race for a loose puck back to the Millersville line alongside Gavin Clark. Here comes McCulley the other way. Odd man rush for the Marauders. Drop pass shot from Burke into the pads of Hooper. Hooper scrambles back into the crease after McCulley was taken out of position for the secondary chance. This off the back of the net. McCulley to Burke at the left point. This is thrown in from distance, stick saved by Hooper, and the puck is cleared out of harm's way. Hooper had help right in front. Rysak, cross ice feed, set up a hard wrister from Clark, which ricocheted off the backboards and all the way back into Millersville territory. Carey's breakout taken away. Polchlepek ruled offside. I want to see this again, guys. We're going to back this up. We'll take a look at it at the next stoppage. And we're going to do that right now. We're going to back this up a few seconds. And we're going to watch this at a third speed. Puck is out of the zone. Oh, that's close. The Delaware player coming back in may not have tagged up in time. It was perilously thin of a margin. I don't know. In any case, 1-0 as we come to the halfway point of the second period. Two-on-two attack for Millersville. This shot from Corelli into the Hooper glove. 9:54 to go in the second period. Marauders up 1-0 over the Blue Hens at Fred Rust Arena in their first of two meetings this year. McCully gets stick on puck just in front of Mahalios on the near circle draw in the Delaware zone. This sails beyond the reach of Sharp. It is gathered in by Jackson Bell for a pause in play. Mahalios works the far corner off the face-off win. He bounces this off the near wall to Sean Lipinski at the point. Shot from distance, blocked by McCully. Sharp chases down the rebound. Flaherty tried to snipe one from the right point. Glove save by Bell and another pause. Zerko victorious on the dot. Millersville clears. Sharp leads the re-entry for Delaware, but he couldn't connect with Klein. Puck taken away by Rysak, backhanded by Zerko across neutral ice. Morgan can't chase it down at the Delaware blue line. Here comes Sharp trying to bulldoze the other way, but Burke strips the puck from him right at the Marauders line. Cross ice pass finds Connor Rysak. Rims the puck behind the Delaware goal to the far corner. There converging were Morgan and Flaherty. The shot from high and McDevitt was deflected out of harm's way by Hooper. Lipinski protects at his own line. Headman pass to Klein, one-on-one. Klein shot off the blocker of Bell. It looked like it was wide off its release. Here's Mahalios from the opposite side. Mahalios puts on the break center point. He winds up, but his wrister is wide of the far post. Klein to Flom. Flom through traffic. Shot was blocked. Penn to Lipinski at the left point. Back it comes to Penn. He tried to center one for Klein to no avail. Stepping up was Bell to play the puck out of Klein's reach. This is Burke, steered by Flom to the far corner, centering pass, nearly intercepted by Mahalios. He stays with the play, recovers the puck for Delaware, and sets up a 3-on-2 attack. Dimitri Mahalios couldn't split the wickets from 35 feet. Rysak clogged up the slot and blocked the shot ultimately. 7:35 to go in the second period. Millersville with a 1-0 lead, and Delaware is going to go to the power play. A trip signaled against the Marauders' Aiden Carey. 7:29 to go. In the second period, Blue Hens back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers. Concord Pike in Wilmington when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Millersville penalty, assessed to number 16, Aiden Carey, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 31 seconds in the second period. Carey, 2 for tripping at 12:31. Wogish, Stam, Tomitis, Quinn, Vecchio are the 5 on. 5 forwards on this first power play unit for Delaware. And Joe Petticone, the lone goal scorer of the game, finds the puck mid-zone on the Millersville side and launches it clear. Stam to Quinn after gaining the zone. Cross-ice pass, Wogish atop the right circle. Vecchio center point, winds up right into the breadbasket of Bell for a stop. Minute 8 to go. On the man advantage, second unit on for Delaware. Sharp, Penn, Klein, Flaherty, Crane. More defensive-minded group, but both D-men on this unit, solid 200-foot players. Klein, Crane. Around the horn it goes to Pat Flaherty. One-timer from Sharp. Didn't get contact on the puck from the mid-slot, and this sails back as far as the Delaware line, where Crane recovers. Sharp cross-ice pass finds Flaherty on the re-entry. Flaherty stops, leaves this to Crane at the right point. Thrown in, right into the glove of Bell again for a break in the action with 6 and change to go in period number 2. Sharp overpowered on the face-off circle. Luncy clears. He's on with Petticone, Rysak, and Dunnigan. Entry was clean, but the Marauders clear. Inside 5.5 minutes to go. As of right now in the second period, Millersville with a 1-0 lead over Delaware in this ACHA Men's Division II matchup from Fred Rust Arena. And we've got a puck into the bench area, out of play. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today. Olensky centered the puck from the corner, but there was nobody home. Olensky gets it back. He turns and shoots from the top of the left circle. Bell with the save, his 19th on as many shots faced to this point, 11 in the second period alone. Fourth line working forward again. Olensky turns the puck from just above the Millersville blue line in behind the Marauders' goal. Polchlepet couldn't chase it down. Buckman to Kramer with a shot from 30. It was wide of the far post. Olensky spun off his feet as he and McDevitt collide. McDevitt wants a call. He's not going to get the pleasure from Brian Valentine. Polchlepet leads the re-entry. Kramer below the goal. Backhands the puck high, held in by Engelman. Around the perimeter it goes to Michael Buckman. He beat the defender, tried to walk one in, stayed with the puck after he lost his shot lane. This rolled by Kramer behind the net. Waiting is Pat Olensky. This kicked high to Engelman. fires a shot from the right point. It goes into the netting and out of play. Inside 4 minutes to go in the second period of a 1-0 hockey game. Advantage Millersville over the Blue Hens from Fred Rust Arena. Big guns back on for both sides, McCauley and Wogish. Just as we had begun, taking the draw. And Sean Lipinski's back to his own blue line to recover for Delaware. Burke could not swat the puck deeper into Hens territory. Lipinski, pursued now by Jacob Burke, had some trouble on the breakout. The slap shot from Clark was blocked down in net front traffic. Vecchio to Wogish. He couldn't connect with Lipinski on the headman through the neutral zone. And this is going to come back on icing. .316 to go in the second period. Carry in for the draw across from Vecchio. Vecchio finds Wogish, who has space up the right wing boards. He gains red plus a couple steps and now flips a rolling puck in behind the Millersville goal. Centered by Wogish from behind the net, but it was popped up in the air as Carey bothers him. Wogish to Stam. Carey plays the body on Stam, taking away his shot opportunity. Gets, crashes in, trying to tip the puck past Bell, on the doorstep was Vecchio, and Wogish scores! Joey Wogish with the equalizer for the Blue Hens. It's a 1-1 hockey game. And we'll see it here. On the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. At the 17:22 mark of the second period, Joey Wogish gets his 6th of the season. And the Blue Hens are back on level pegging with the Marauders. Oh, Delaware goal! His 6th of the season. Scored by number 24, Joey Wogish. Assisted by number 30, Aiden Getz. And number 10, Austin Vecchio. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 22 seconds in the second period. Wogish's 6th from Getz and Vecchio at 17:22. Final 85 seconds of the second period. Hens back level with Millersville, thanks to the Joey Wogish goal just moments ago. In comes Rysak, shot blocked. Mahalios brings down the rebound and walks it back the other way, slowed up at the Millersville blue line. We're down to the final minute of the second period. Mahalios tried to jam one into the corner. No good. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player, a crucial player, in fact, on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. 48 seconds to go in the second period of a 1-1 hockey game. Mahalios in for the draw. Holding the point is Buckman. This covered and held by Jackson Bell for another pause in play. .43 to go in the second period. It is 1-1. Sharp lofts the puck off his backhand to Klein from below the goal. Around it comes to Buckman. Klein lowers a shoulder, tries to shovel the stick of Waters out of the way to get control of the puck. Buckman again, right point. Throws it into traffic. Klein couldn't bring the puck down cleanly. Clark took it away. Final 10 seconds of the second period. Here comes Paolini, but the last second chance will be all for naught as Buckman steers the puck into the corner, and that will do it for the second. The score through 2 periods. Delaware Blue Hens 1, Millersville Marauders 1. Back on the DHN after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back into Fred Rust Arena. We're 1-1 through 40 minutes between the Delaware Blue Hens and the Millersville Marauders. As after a scoreless first period, both teams traded goals in the second. It started right here with Joe Petticone getting his 8th of the season, going glove side on Joey Hooper at 3:35 in the second. Joey Wogish connecting net front off an Aiden Getz feed. Tied it up with 2:38 to go. In the second period, we're all knotted up 1-1. With 40 minutes in the books, Patrick Schubert waiting for the centers to emerge as the Millersville Marauders make their way back out of the dressing room onto this international-sized sheet of ice at Fred Rust Arena, which in a year and a half's time will host NCAA Division I women's hockey. That's the big news out of Newark from earlier today. What that means for the Delaware Hockey Network, we don't know. But in some way, shape, or form, we certainly hope to be part of it. For now, our attention is right here as Patrick Schubert gets ready to drop the puck on the third period of what so far has been a pretty darn good hockey game between Millersville, 13-1 coming into tonight, and Delaware, 8-10-1. McCulley and Vecchio set for the opening drop, and off we go in the third. Delaware moving left to right, with Joey Hooper stopping 17 of 18 shots so far in the game. Millersville moving right to left in their away Blacks. Stam taking aim, got a shot away, chased down his own rebound. But up with the secondary save too was Jackson Bell. Crane behind his own net. McCulley swarms on the puck. Morgan offering support, tried to get a shot through from 35 feet, but it was blocked right above the goal mouth. Vecchio cannot clear. Holding the right point was Dunnigan. His shot was off target. Wogish pushes play back as far as the Millersville blue line. Kai Dunnigan gives it away. Delayed offside against Austin Vecchio. Hens are going to change after the dump in. 1 minute gone in the third. Morgan drop pass to Zerko after entering up the left wing boards. Glove save from Hooper and a pause in play 68 seconds into the third period. Face-off comes to Joey Hooper's right. Fresh legs on for both sides, Dimitri Mahalios taking the face-off. Shot from Justin Corelli right off the draw, caught by Hooper. Marauders control off the quick restart. The Clark shot was wide. Sharp took away the chance at a second. Rysak from distance over the crossbar into the back glass. Ethan Sharp couldn't shovel the puck free. This thrown in. And covered by Joey Hooper for another pause in the action. New centers on. Klein for Delaware across from Elias Luncy in Millersville black and gold. Puck was knocked loose in front. Waters put one on a tee. Nobody home. This corralled by Klein. Left behind for Sharp. Sharp lost his footing of his own volition. Emerging with the puck for Millersville was Paolini. It goes through the slot to the far corner, holding the right point, and scoring was McDevitt. McDevitt, all the way from Elkton, gives the Marauders the go-ahead goal. Long shot, did McDevitt get that, or was it tipped in by Luncy? We'll find out the official word momentarily. It was McDevitt all the way. Millersville goal, his 4th of the season, scored by number 26, Patrick McDevitt. Assisted by number 23, Jack Paolini. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 4 seconds in the third period. McDevitt's 4th from Paolini at 2:04. Hens outmanned in the Millersville zone. And now working up ice far side is Burke. Here comes Penn in a one-on-one the other way. His shot. Initially covered by Bell, puck squeaked loose, but Rob Savastano had blown play dead. So 3 minutes into the third period. The Hens with another chance at the equalizer. Foiled again by Jackson Bell. Scoring update on the second Millersville goal. Also credit and assist to number 13, Elias Luncy. The summary should read McDevitt from Paolini and Luncy at 2:04 in the third. Cross ice pass intended for Bell, intercepted. Polchlepek scores! Hubert Polchlepek gets his first as a Blue Hen. It's 2-aside. This broken up by Hubert Polchlepek. He marches up ice. Hubert all the way. At 3:33, makes this a 2-2 hockey game. Delaware goal! His first of the season. Scored by number 17, Hubert Polchlepek. Time of the unassisted goal, 3 minutes, 33 seconds in the third period. Polchlepek's first, unassisted at 3:33. So again, we're even up 2-2 now. Polchlepek intercepts the pass. Sets up the 2-on-0. Here comes Kramer trying to split defenders, but he ran out of real estate from inside 10 feet. Wogish wreaking havoc at his own blue line, forced to delay offside as McCully had to go around him, and in order to do so had to enter the Delaware zone before the puck. This is cleared. Engelman recovers. Flom up the middle to Vecchio, but he's into a 1-on-3. Vecchio waiting for support, never got it. The zone held briefly before Dunnigan turned and wristed the puck from blue line to blue line and then some. Vecchio again leads the re-entry. 5.5 minutes in the books in the third period of a 2-2 hockey game from Fred Rust Arena. That goes into the bench and out of play. The Fred Rust Arena organist getting into the holiday spirit. If you know, you know. And Austin Vecchio couldn't walk out of traffic, turned the puck over in Savastano's skates. And Joey Hooper makes the glove save and holds for the pause with 14:05 remaining in regulation in this 2-2 tilt between the Marauders and the Blue Hens. Delaware Millersville, a matchup that I've always enjoyed for sentimental reasons. After spending 10 years as primarily a horse racing commentator, my first collegiate hockey call was between these two very teams at the Lancaster Ice Rink. On the Millersville broadcast was Andrew Mossbrooks, currently the play-by-play voice of the Rochester Americans of the American Hockey League. Good for Amos, doing great things as he climbed his way from the coast to the A, and an entertaining hockey game before us here at Fred Rust Arena as well. Klein overskated the puck after he gained the zone. Sharp working below the goal, looking for space, tried to find Flaherty, but that pass was intercepted by Luncy. Elias Luncy, hard shot after gaining the Delaware left point. Ricocheted off the back glass. The one-timer in the mid-slot from Zerko was off its target. Sharp brings down the rebound. He walks this past center into a sea of black and gold sweaters. Mahalios in the far corner overskates the puck. He's got support now from Saunders Penn. Mahalios heads off. Quinn's going to take his place to Midas, battling in the far corner as we near the 8-minute mark of the third period. But Joe Petticone, first goal scorer for Millersville, emerges up the far side. This comes back into Marauders territory. Bell, cross-ice pass does not connect cleanly with McDevitt. This is pushed the rest of the way into the Delaware zone by Petticone. McCully one-timer caught and held by Hooper for a pause. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. This is whistled offside. And this will come back all the way. Into the Delaware zone. Rysak checked off the puck by Tomaitis at the near point. Engelman plays this up the left to Penn. Tomaitis. Tomaitis takes a hip check from Dunnigan after the puck squeaks into the corner. Savastano says, play on, gentlemen. Tomaitis digging for the puck. Bell covers it, and we've got a pause. With 10:57, make it 11 minutes to go. In regulation of this 2-2 hockey game. Pack dissipates. Face-off is spotted to Jackson Bell's right. He's stopped 29 of 31 shots on goal. He's had a heck of a night, to say the absolute least of it. Kramer emerges from behind the Delaware goal. Polchlepek looking for a second. Stood up at the Millersville blue line by Bell. This back now on the stick of Clark. Clark ricochets the puck ahead to Waters near side. Buckman stands him up at the Delaware stripe. Engelman to Buckman. Up the left wing boards comes Brian Kramer. Kramer together with Olensky gains the zone. This entry is good. Kramer steered to the near half wall by Waters and then draws the penalty. .10:18 to go. And Bell is off for tripping. So the face-off with 9:42 elapsed in the third period comes near side. And Adam Hennessy. Hustled off pretty quickly there too. Not sure if there was a penalty assessed to him as well or what the case was, but we'll report with our findings as soon as they're made available. Millersville penalty assessed to number 55, Ben Bell. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 42 seconds in the third period. Bell, 2 for tripping at 9:42. And the Hens strike on the Carl Dubé power play to take their first lead of the game. It is Pat Flaherty to give the Hens the go-ahead goal. Pat Flaherty, 10:20 into the third period. Makes this a 3-2 Delaware lead. Also at 9:42 in the third period, Millersville penalty assessed to number 17, Adam Hennessy. A 10-minute misconduct and a game misconduct So at 9:42, Bell 2 for tripping. Hennessy, 10-minute misconduct and a game misconduct, all at 9:42. Oh, Delaware goal! His 4th of the season. Scored by number 3, Patrick Flaherty. Assisted by number 23, Saunders Penn. And number 27, Graham Klein. Time of the power play goal, 10 minutes, 20 seconds in the 3rd period. Flaherty's 4th from Penn and Klein at 10:20. A Carl Dubé power play goal. Hens looking for another. Vecchio taking aim to no avail. .8:35 to go in regulation. Delaware with their first lead of the game. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG or visit injuryde.com. Eight and change to go. Face-off comes to the right of Joey Hooper, who stopped 22 of 24 shots to this point. Penn off the carom shot, flips the puck to an accelerating Johnny Tomaitis. Tomaitis gets past Dunnigan. His shot was on net, but of poor quality, easily saved by Jackson Bell. Seven Delaware players with their names on the score sheet. Hooper with a stop. And a chance for us to catch our breath with 7:40 to go in regulation. McCulley and the mighty Jake Quinn in for the draw, and it's going to come right back as the result of an icing with 7:34 to go. Puck frozen by Hooper off the draw. Quinn tries to steer play to the far wall this time round. He wins the race to the puck as it's cleared up the far boards over Rysak, who's still got him pinned to the corner dashers. And now Dunnigan cannot headman the puck cleanly to McCulley. McCulley overskates the puck under pressure from Getz. Penn tries to dig it free. Crane steadies. Ricochets the puck off the far boards, but it's held in by Jacob Burke at the right point for Millersville. Quinn lays a hip on him. Penn emerges and clears his own zone. Tomaitis, after receiving a cross-ice pass in the neutral zone, caroms it in behind the Millersville goal, and the Hens change with 6:40 to go in regulation. Mahalios protecting a neutral ice. Barrels up the middle. Backhand. He crosses to the forehand. He scores! Dimitri Mahalios gives the Hens some breathing room with his 6th of the season. It's 4-2. Here it comes again, Dimitri Mahalios. Tipsy doodles around Connor Rysack, and at 13:34 has given Delaware a second goal of breathing room. Oh, Delaware goal! His 6th of the season. Scored by number 16, Dimitri Mahalios. Time of the unassisted goal, 13 minutes, 34 seconds in the third period. Mahalios, his 6th, unassisted at 13:34. Six and change to go. And after the back and forth to set the early tone for this game, the Hens have started to pull away from the Marauders. No shot here from the point with 6 minutes to go. It's frozen by Bell, but the trajectory of the puck was wide. Now inside the final 6. Clark to Bell, D-to-D pass. Klein trying to take up as much space as possible as Bell works across to the far side before carrying the puck into the Delaware zone. Flaherty to Lipinski. Hens trying to protect. Lipinski gave the puck away in his own zone to Corelli. D-zone turnovers, the Hens' worst enemy right now. Mahalios drives as far as center before dumping the puck clear. 5:20 to go. Kramer to Polchlepek looking for a second. This is walked back up past midway by Bell. Long shot attempt was blocked offline. McDevitt throws this off the near boards in behind the Delaware goal. Flom the other way. Here comes Kramer to Polchlepek. He's got two! Hubert Polchlepek gives the Hens one for the thumb. It's a 5-2 hockey game now. Oh my, Hubert Polchlepek. Have yourself a day. Beautifully executed 2-on-1. Kramer with the dot-to-dot setup. And with 4:41 to go. I think we can safely say Elvis has just left the building. Oh, Delaware goal! His second of the season and the game. Scored by number 17, Hubert Polchlepek. Assisted by number 14, Brian Kramer. And number 18, Patrick Olensky. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 18 seconds of the third period. Polchlepek's second of the game from Kramer and Olensky at 15:18. This shot from Corelli. Held on to by Hooper for a pause with 3:30 to go. And this a 5-2 Delaware lead as they've accounted for 4 unanswered goals. Looking ahead at what's to come on the Delaware Hockey Network over the next weekend. Well, tomorrow it'll be Delaware men's 2 against St. Joe's at 5:30. Delaware AAU against Quinnipiac at 8:45. Here's what we're looking at next week. Men's D2 hosting Rowan at 8:30 on Friday, second half of a doubleheader. And then the Delaware AAU men hosting Fordham and Ramapo. We'll have that all here on the Delaware Hockey Network all next weekend. Of course, get here if you can. If not, we've got you covered at dehockeynetwork.com. 2:35 to go. Delaware putting a bow on what stands as a 5-2 leading margin over Millersville. Cole McCulley crashes the net. Nope. Crane says no, sir. This is worked around to Rysak. He got a shot through. Hooper with the glove save and the hold. Face-off coming to the near circle with 2:17 to go. And the Delaware Blue Hens pulling away steadily. From their adversaries up Route 41. Rysak, slap shot blocked by Klein, and the race is on for the puck. Klein and Dunnigan converge deep in the Millersville zone. Graham Klein rolls this behind the cage to Rysak. Up the far wall, it's shoveled further by Burke, recovered by Lipinski, turned back into Millersville territory. Buckman tries to set one up for Klein. This is covered by Jackson Bell for another pause with 82 seconds remaining. And a Delaware victory. And for that matter, Millersville's second loss of the season. All but a certainty. Final 75. Engelman got tied up with Millersville's Jack Paolini. Heading through the neutral zone. Didn't look like there was any foul play or anything of the sort, but man down in front of the Delaware bench. It is indeed Jack Paolini being attended to with 1:05 to go. In regulation. He's being helped back up to his feet. And he will head off. Face-off is going to be right in front of the Delaware bench with 1:05 to go in regulation. And the Blue Hens coming back from some nervous moments earlier in this game to secure a 5-2 and maybe more victory over the Millersville Marauders. Clark leaves this to Ryder, who in front of the scorer's table risks the puck behind the Delaware goal. It caroms to the near corner. Buckman cannot clear. Final 25. Buckman to Polchlepek. Looking for the hat trick. Shot, stick save, rebounds in! Savastano signals goal. "13 seconds to go. Puck was loose. Did Polchlepek get the hat trick? Yes, he did. Delaware goal, his second of the season. Scored by number 18, Patrick Olensky, assisted by number 17, Hubert Polchlepek, and number 26, Michael Buckman. Time of the goal, 19:47 of the third period. Olensky's second from Polchlepek, and Buckman at 19:47. So it's officially credited to Patrick Olensky as the Hens claim a 6-2 win over the Millersville University Marauders. The final score, Delaware Blue Hens 6, Millersville Marauders 2. It's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Today's third star with a goal for Millersville, number 12, Joe Petticoat. Today's number 2 star, backstopping the Hens to their 9th victory of the year with 25 saves, number 33, Joey Hooper. And the number 1 star of the game with 2 goals and an assist for the Delaware Blue Hens, number 17, Hubert Polchlepek. So that, friends, will do it for us on the Delaware Hockey Network on this Friday evening. We do it all again tomorrow, looking at what's on tap. Well, that's what we've got today. That just concluded. Tomorrow, it's going to be Delaware versus St. Joseph at 5:30, followed by the Delaware men's AAU team taking on Quinnipiac at 8:45, all right here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Once again, the final score, Delaware 6, Millersville 2. The whole crew, for videographer Jay Patel, James Witherite signing off. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow on the DHA.